There are some really wonderful songs in Disney Sing Along Songs Be Our Guest. There are also some songs in this that I hadn't heard of or hadn't heard in quite a while. So it was quite nice to rediscover some songs that I'd perhaps not necessarily forgotten about, but they're not on any of my Disney albums or anything. This was released originally in 1992. And of course, we have the titular song Be Our Guest. From what I can tell, there's not really an overarching theme. I do tend to prefer the ones that have a running theme, but this one is still quite thought provoking because Jiminy Cricket asks the viewer or informs the viewer about different kinds of songs. So the theme is, I guess, the theme of songs. And he introduces a song that's about feelings, a song where the singer sings about themselves. I'll let you see if you can guess which those two songs are in particular, but I will tell you in a moment which ones they were. And I thought that was pretty good. So it's not really a theme itself. The theme is themes, so it kind of works. But for me, it's all about the song selection. And as always, I will just go through the songs. I'll say which ones that I thought were, delightful. I didn't dislike any of the songs, which is usually the case. Occasionally, with the sing along songs, there'll be one or two weak links, but actually, that's not the case here. Well, there was one that I didn't love as such, but I've not heard it that frequently, so it might have been, maybe even only the second or third time I've heard the song. So because I was kind of rediscovering it, it was quite fascinating. So I'll go through the songs in order and share some thoughts. So these are, of course, spoilers. When I watch these, I don't look ahead. I like the surprise of wondering what song will come next. So if, like me, you like that, I strongly recommend you check it out, then come back and share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about the song selection. But the first song is obviously Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. Wonderful song, lively, really entertaining, really adore it. Then we have one of two Mary Poppins songs, which I wasn't expecting. This is A Spoonful of Sugar, which I absolutely love. It's nice to have some live action in there as well. We have a couple of live actions because, well, we have another Mary Poppins song. Then we have Bella Notte from Lady and the Tramp, and that is the one where we have a theme about feelings. And this is one of the songs that I hadn't heard in a long time because I can't remember when I last saw Lady and the Tramp all the way through. Might be a very, very long time, and that's not one of my favorite songs. So I haven't heard it in a while, but I actually really enjoyed it within the context of this, and it's one of the most gentle songs from the Disney sing-alongs, but it works really well. The next song is one that's actually hit or miss for me, and that's Heffalumps and Woozles. It's a brilliant song, but sometimes I don't care for it. Sometimes I don't love the animation. It's brilliantly animated, but it's not my preference. But on this occasion, I found it to be brilliant. I was in the right mood at the right time for Heffalumps and Woozles. It is, of course, from Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. And then we have our second Beauty and the Beast song, which is Beauty and the Beast. And it's interesting, there are quite a few slower songs in this one, which is not a problem because they're still beautiful songs to sing along to. It's just usually sing alongs are a lot more upbeat. It's not a thing I have a complaint about, it's just an observation. Then we have the song where the theme was, well, myself, the singer. Um, and this is The World's Greatest Criminal Mind from The Great Mouse Detective, which is a film I think I've only seen once as an adult. As an adult, certainly. I think I would have seen it as a child. I'm confident I would have seen it as a child, but I didn't remember the song very well. It's sung, of course, by Ratigan, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. As I said, normally if I don't know the songs, it's because they're not very popular. They're not as catchy. I haven't listened to them all of the time because I'm not that interested in them. But this one, it made me want to go and watch The Great Mouse Detective again. So that's definitely a good thing. And then penultimately, we have Chim Chim Cheree. And if I remember rightly, this was introduced with the theme of fun. That's not the word that would have come to my mind. It's a fun song, but I don't think they're necessarily singing about fun. It's more about fortune. But either way, I love it. It's one of the best songs ever, not just one of the best Disney songs. I absolutely adore it. And to have two Mary Poppins in here when the theme isn't Mary Poppins is pretty fabulous. And then the last one, well, the last one before it repeats Be Our Guest, is one of my all-time favorites and most nostalgic songs for me, Once Upon a Dream from Sleeping Beauty. I'm not that bothered about Disney princesses, but there's something about Sleep Beauty as a film, as a character, as a musical that I just love. And I absolutely adore it. And that song is so, so gorgeous. So apparently there is a version of Sing Along Songs Be Our Guest that also features Little Wooden Head, the Pinocchio song. And I've never seen that version. I didn't watch that version. I'm not that bothered. I'm not. I keep. No, I'm not the biggest fan of Pinocchio. That's not the right way to phrase this. Pinocchio is a scary film. It's easily Disney's scariest animation, and it unnerves me. It's obviously a brilliant film and always has a lasting impression, but I haven't watched the film all of the way through in a very long time. And I don't know, I mean, it would have been interesting to have the song in here, but I don't feel like I was missing out. It's definitely not the most iconic Pinocchio song either way. However, Disney's Sing Along Songs Be Our Guest is a beautiful package of songs with a slightly overarching theme of themes. And I have to say, there wasn't a song in this that I didn't like. There are songs where if I'd not been in the right mood, I wouldn't have loved, such as Heffalumps and Woozles. But generally, I thought it was pretty delightful. If you're looking for a fun Disney sing along songs, there are definitely some really great ones in here.